Hi mamas, hope you're doing well. This is Bharti Goyal. I'm a childbirth educator and a prenatal yoga specialist, and today we'll be talking about early postpartum recovery period and some tips that will help you to get through this early phase as a new mom. No matter how you gave birth, whether it was normal delivery or through C-section, the first 6 weeks or the 40 days are considered the recovery period. You are most likely to face issues like perineal pain, sore nipples, achy back, baby blues, and a lot of tiredness during this period. So here are my top 7 tips for the most common concerns during the postpartum recovery phase. First is taking care of your perineum. After you give birth, postpartum bleeding or locha can last for up to 6 weeks. Initially, for the first 2 weeks, it'll just be like heavy period bleeding with maybe some clots and tissues and mucus. Over time, it will become pale pink, brown, yellow, and then eventually fade off. During this time, you'll have to rely on pads since tampons are off limits due to the fear of infection. So for the first 24 hours after you deliver, it is best to start icing your perineum to reduce the swelling. After this, once you're back home, you can start making and using padsicles, which are basically your maxi pads on which you can put some aloe vera gel and some witch hazel oil, fold them back, put them in a Ziploc bag and put them in freezer so that they become nice and cold. And then you can take these out every time you need to change your pad. This will help with reducing the swelling and provide a lot of relief. You should also try to keep a small peri bottle handy, which you can fill with water and spray on the perineum before and after you pee, since the urine can irritate the tears and the stitches in the perineal area. You should also try to take a sitz bath 10 to 15 minutes 2 to 3 times daily. You can add some Epsom salt for additional relief. Since there's swelling in the area, avoid standing or sitting for long periods of time, as this can make the swelling worse. And when you're sleeping, try to sleep on your side. You can also use a donut pillow or just roll up a towel to make a donut and sit on that to avoid putting pressure on that area. Constipation is pretty common postpartum, and your first bowel movement may take time. The most important thing here is not to force things. Try to eat a lot of fiber-rich foods such as whole grains, fruits and vegetables to help with the bowel movement, and drink at least 8 to 12 glasses of water daily. Also try to avoid straining while you are pooping, as this is not good both for perineal tears as well as your C-section scars if you had a cesarean delivery. It might be a good idea to ask your doctor for a gentle stool softener to keep things soft and easy and also prevent hemorrhoids. Back pain is also very common post-delivery if you had a long labor or you pushed for a long time. Poor breastfeeding position can also cause back pain. So since you'll be spending a lot of time breastfeeding in those early postpartum days, try to have good posture. You can have one of those feeding pillows so that you bring the baby to you instead of going to the baby. Also have enough support for your arms and your back with pillows so that you are comfortable when you are breastfeeding. You can also use a hot water bottle or warm compresses and try to have a warm shower for your back pain. Pelvic floor exercises or Kegels are the best way to start getting your pelvic floor toned back and to prevent urinary incontinence issues postpartum. You can start doing your Kegel exercises almost within 1 day post-delivery, which will also help with the healing process. Aim to do 3 sets daily with 20 pulses each. I'll link a video on how to do these Kegel exercises correctly here. While you are breastfeeding, it is normal to have sore nipples and breasts. The most common reason for this is that your baby is not latching on properly. I will link a video on tips to get a good latch here. If your breasts feel achy and engorged, try using a warm compress on the breast before you feed the baby, and also gently massage the breast while you are in the shower. Also be sure to wear a comfortable nursing bra and let your breast air out after every feed. You can also use a few drops of the breast milk itself to put on the nipples to prevent and treat cracked nipples. 80% of new moms struggle with baby blues after they come back home with the new baby. This is nothing to be ashamed of. It is totally normal to feel sad, scared, overwhelmed, anxious, and tired after delivery. It is important here to be gentle with yourself. Try to get support from your family and friends, and try to take out at least an hour or two daily for self-care, such as going for a short walk or a coffee or just taking a long bath. If these symptoms worsen or continue after 3 weeks, it might be a good idea to get some professional help. While it is important to have a healthy and nutritious diet post-delivery, you should also continue taking your prenatal vitamins while you breastfeed. This will help to restore the nutrients you lost during pregnancy and delivery and support your body as it heals. So I hope you found these tips helpful and they will help you in your postpartum recovery period. Do let me know what other pregnancy and postpartum related topics you would like me to cover, and I'll try to get them out as soon as possible. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye-bye.